All right, good late morning, early, soon to be early afternoon on this week 5 of the NFL season, but it is baseball here. We're bringing you from Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania on a chilly morning here on Sunday. So we have the Savages taking on Titus Baseball Academy. Titus Baseball Academy, the visitor, will lead this off. And a first pitch is pounded to the third base side, deep from short, and what a throw, though. Almost got him. That one goes in the dugout, and the runner will advance to second base on the overthrow. So a little bit of action to start this one off here in Game 2 of the College DreamStream series. That's Miles Raymond down at second base. And Luxton now steps to the plate, hitting at a 2-hole. Luxton was on the mound in game number 1. Sean Luxton at Newark Charter High School, 6'1", 155. Over to second base. Not in time to get Raymond. And he takes that over for a strike call. It's now 1-1 to Luxton. Luxton has a 3.2 GPA. Again, at a Newark Charter. And a 1-1 pitch is high and away for a ball. It's 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch is a foul tip squeeze. That 2-2 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's now full at 3-2 to Luxton. Make sure we let you know Mason Hawley is the pitcher on the mound for the Savages. Hawley out of Bayonne High School. That one's lifted to the third base side and hooking foul to the stands. Hawley stands at 6'3", 220, 3.3 GPA, uncommitted. And the pitch, breaking pitch, got him on the inside corner, strike 3 called for out number 1. And here it is again on the game changer replay. Nice pitch by Mason. Look at this thing break, catches the inside corner, and Luxton is retired for out number 1. And the first pitch to, I believe this is Anthony Aguilera, but there's 2 number 7s on the squad. We'll get confirmation. I'm sorry. Correction, that's Graham at the plate. And that one bounces up there, gets away from the catcher, LJ Santiago. And Raymond will move up to third base on the wild pitch. And that one bounces up there again. Runner decides in Raymond to hold at third base. It's good recovery by LJ Santiago behind the dish. And Graham will move over to first base with runners at first and third and one out. Up Sobocinski. Zenon Sobocinski out of Delaware Military Academy. There goes the throw down to third base. A runner was going on the pitch from first to second. The snap throw by Santiago down to third as Raymond scampers back and gets back in time. But now the runners are second and third and only one out. And getting back to Sobocinski. 5'10", 200. So he takes that pitch over for a strike. He's got a 3.3 GPA. And that breaking pitch hangs up there for a ball at 65 miles an hour. Tony winds and the pitch. Nice breaking pitch. It breaks right over the middle of the plate for a strike. This count moves to 2-2. Tony winds and a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Here it is again, the game changer replay. Lots of nice movement on Hawley's pitches. Look at that thing drop right off. So with two down, I'll bring on Brant Corin out of Sanford School. 5'4", 100 pounds. 310 GPA. And a 1-0 pitch is over for a strike called. Count evens up at 1-1. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Is Baseball Academy threatening? The ground ball hits off of the short. Lennox fires over to first, and the 6-3 putout is successful. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We will go to the bottom half of your first with your score, 0-0. All right, we move to the bottom of the first inning. Miles Raymond on the mound for Titus Baseball Academy, I should say. And a first pitch, a fastball high for a ball. I believe that's number 4. And I'll try to get his name right. Xavier Jaragai. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Could be Jaragi. We'll go with Xavier Jaragi. Swing and a miss. Well, that offering from Jay Lai. And a 1-2 pitch bounces up there for balls. The count evens up at 2-2. And a pitch, a nice breaking pitch, gets him on strikes for out number 1. See if we can get this one in the game changer replay. Watch this one break right off the table. Oh, nice pitch there. Now Gianni Figueroa steps to the plate. He pounds that one to second. Raymond scoops and fires and gets him by a couple strides, and that's out number 2. So with 2 down, that'll bring up LJ Santiago out of Union City High School. Santiago honing down the catcher's duties behind the dish at 6 foot 175, a 3.4 GPA, and the first pitch is popped up. Second baseman Raymond makes a call on the squeeze for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We'll go to the top of the second with your score, 0-0. All right, we're back as we move to the top of the second inning. No score here in this contest at Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, on a chilly Sunday late morning, almost noon time here. It's Mason Hawley now takes the mound again for his second inning work, and the first pitch is over for a strike call. And that pitch is lifted to center field. And the catch made there. In center by, I believe it just says Bobby on the, it's got to be Robert Cologne. Yep, that's the only Bobby I have on the roster, so we're going to call it Bobby Cologne in center field at a County Prep High School. Makes the grab for out number 1. And the first pitch to Gavin Evans is low for a ball. 6'1", 160 is Evans. And that 1-0 pitch is low and away for a ball. It's 2-0. And a 2-0 pitch misses low and away for a ball. It's 3-0 to Evans. And he walks him on 4 pitches. So Evans will be a 1-out base runner over at first base. And with Evans at first, that'll bring up C.J. Moxley out of Salesian School. Moxley is shortstop and right-handed pitcher, 6'1", 165, has a 3.97 GPA. Over to first base as Evans gets back in plenty of time. On he sets in the pitch. Swing and a miss. A nice breaking pitch low and inside. Count 0-1 to Moxley. Evans goes. Swing and a miss. And here's the throw down to second. Not in time. And Evans steals second. And Moxley now down in the count 0-2.
Wanting me to tell you that he's flipping the left, the center and left fielder between every inning. So he's like rotating him position wise.
Okay, so who's out there? Okay. Tell I'm not scoring a game, so that guy's down here. The blue hat, the Detroit Lions hat, right by the dugout. Yeah. That pitch is low for a ball. So it's Gianni in center field who made that squeeze. Do apologize for those at home. Just getting that late breaking news. A ground ball to second. And a play made there on the 4-3 put out. By Xavier Jarwigi. We're out number 2. Runner moves up to third base on the play. So Jarwigi to Martinez for out number 2. And first pitch is low and away for ball to Logan Nelson. And there's a ball lifted to center field. And a squeeze made there by Gianni Figueroa in center. Now we'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We will go to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless. And that is not Miles Raymond on the mound. We'll get that. It's JJ Lai or Lang. We're going to call it JJ Lai for now until we get corrected. And Dominic Malcioni out of Beckton Regional High School is at the plate. I think I got that one right. Dominic Malcioni. That pitch is fouled away. Again, out of Beckton Regional, third baseman, right-handed pitcher, stands at 6'1", 187, 3.7 GPA. Looking up and down at this lineup, and all strong GPAs by these players. That one gets away from JJ Lai. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Malcioni. And that's ball 4. So Malcioni, a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the second for the Savages. And with nobody out and a runner at first. I believe this is Santiago Nunez. I'll double check that number real quick. It is indeed Santiago Nunez at Belleville High School. There you go. There it is. Santiago Nunez, 6'1", 168. Nunez has a 3.2 GPA. That one gets away from Radovanovic. As Malcioni moves up to second base on the pass ball. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 2-0 count to Santiago Nunez. And a pitch. Over for a strike call. 2-1 account to Nunez. Runner only 180 feet away from putting the first runs on the board here in this contest. As that pitch is high and away for a ball, the count moves to 3-1. And a pitch from Lai. Low, ball 4. Second walk given up by Lai here in the inning. That'll bring up Lennox Cruz, number 17. Cruz out of Old Bridge High School. He's a shortstop, third baseman, stands at 5'10", 165. What a 3.3 GPA. And he swings at the first offering from Lai for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch is at the letters for a strike call. It's now quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch from Lai. Breaking ball. Slam foul third base side. Count 1-2 to Lennox Cruz. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, struck him out looking. So Cruz, the first out of the inning, and here it is again on the game changer replay. As Lai freezes him right on the outside. That ball had a nice little tail as it tailed into the batter. And it is strike 3 for out number 1. Now we have Nathan Nieves out of Bergen County Academies. As he makes an offer at that 1-0 pitch, the count evens up at 1-1. Again, as I mentioned, he's out of Bergen County Academies. 5'9", 150. And he pounds that one in the hole between first and second. What a diving grab, and runners will all be safe. What a great play at second base by Raymond to save the run. We have it here again on the game changer replay. Look at him go hard to his glove side. Could not get the runner at first base, but goes to home quickly to save the run. So the bases are now loaded with Savages. And the first pitch is a fastball, low and inside for a ball. Jonio Martinez at the plate. Martinez at a Carteret High School. First baseman stands at 5'9", 195 with a 3.3 GPA. And that fastball is over for a strike call. Two and 1 account to Martinez, and a 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back in the net. The count evens up at 2-2. It's a 78-mile-an-hour fastball from J.J. Lai. And the 2-2 pitch is called strike 3 as Martinez is retired for out number 2. And here is again on the game changer replay. Lai does a great job. Nice breaking pitch. Breaks right at the letters. Great call by the home plate umpire. So with 2 down, the base is loaded. That first pitch is over for a strike call. To Roberto Colon at a County Prep High School. 5'9", 155. Nice breaking pitch as that one breaks over for strike number 2. And the 0-2 pitch is a fastball at 83 miles an hour, high and tight and out of zone for a ball. It's 1-2. And a 1-2 pitch does not break enough as it stays high and tight as the count evens up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 the count. So to Roberto Colon. And the payoff pitch from Lies. The runners go, and that ball's flared in the right field. It could be falling quickly. It will fall for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here's the second. And the runners hold at first and third as 2-run score for the Savages, and it's 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Marcion and Nunez score on that hit by Roberto Colon. And it's a 2-0 contest. Now Mason Hawley try to help himself out as the runner is again at first and third. Runner 90 feet away from making this a 3-0 contest. And there goes the runner. Cut play coming back to home. And they get him at home. Nice job by the defense of Titus Baseball Academy. And here it is again on the game changer replay. Good cutoff by second baseman Raymond, who comes home with it. And Radonovich tags him for the final out. So 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We will go to the top of the third with your score, 2-0. All right, we move to the top of the third inning. Stefan Radonovich steps to the plate. He takes the first pitch low and away for a ball. Mason Hawley in his third inning of work. So far, pitching shutout baseball. That 1-0 pitch is low and away. It's 2-0.
Well, dude, then the weird thing was the game goes on because we're behind the bleachers. So, for whatever reason, because I wasn't inside the trailer, the damn scoreboard remote kept like disconnecting. Pat and I must have resynced it. I'm not even exaggerating, 12 times.
And it looked like Mason Hawley appeared to be trying to clean something off the baseball, and the umpire told me he could not do that.
Yeah.
We're back to live action. And 2-0 pitch is low and inside for a ball, so the count quickly goes to 3-0 to Radonovich. And Radonovich is a leadoff base runner with a base on balls. And with him at first base, that'll bring up Jonathan Downs.
How you doing? Yeah, just watch your step. That's all. Okay, thank you. You're very welcome.
And the first pitch is a nice breaking ball at 66 miles an hour from Mason Hawley over first strike call. And the 0-1 pitch, just a bit high for a ball. It's 1-1. Radonovich at first base, nobody out. Go over to first base to keep him honest. Breaking pitch, low and inside for a ball. Count 2-1 to Jonathan Downs. And a 2-1 pitch finds the mark to even up the count at 2-2. Down to the Conrad School of Science. We mentioned last game, 5'11", 185, 4.2 GPA. As Hawley goes over to first base, as Radonovich gets back in plenty of time. And a 2-2 pitch is high for a ball. The count runs the full to Jonathan Downs. We're in the top of the third, game number 2 of the College DreamStream series, and that one's fouled straight back. The count remains at 3-2. Check the flag in center field. Wind looks like it's blowing to right. And that is a short porch, even though it is a tall wall. It's a short porch in right field. You never know. Got a strong lefty to charge into one. May carry to the jet stream. There's a 3-2 pitch. Foul of the plate. Count remains 3-2. Over to first base again as Radonovich gets back in plenty of time. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. There goes the runner. Here's the throw down to second base. Not in time. But Downs does go down swinging. Radonovich steals second base. And he is now in scoring position with only one out. And that'll bring up Sean McGuigan. The first pitch is a breaking ball over first strike call. McGuigan at a Salesianum school. 6'1", 170, 3.3 GPA. Right-handed pitcher and third baseman. He calls time. Savages hold a 2-0 lead here at the top of the third. Titus Academy looks to answer back, and that one gets by the catcher, but Donovich decides to hold. Good work by L.J. Santiago to scamper to get that one quickly enough for Radonovich not to advance, and he calls timeout. Have a quick conversation with his pitcher, Mason Hawley. And a 1-1 pitch. Bounces up there and gets away from Santiago. Radonovich will move up to third base. And now he's 90 feet away from cutting this lead in half to 2-1. Two and one account to McGuigan. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Foul at the plate. This count evens up at 2-2. Again, Radanovic 90 feet away from cutting this lead in half. As that one gets away from Santiago. Here comes Radanovic, and here's the throw to the plate, and they get him at home as they tag him right on his head before he tags home plate. And he is retired. Here it is again on the game changer replay. Hawley covered his position well. As you see the tag, I just missed the tag there before he touches home. But a good call by the home plate umpire nonetheless. And that is the second out of the inning. And a swing and a miss by McGuigan. Count now moves to 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch. Blown away, ball 4. So McGuigan now a 2-out base runner. That ball's lifted to the left field. That'll fall for a base hit. As Miles Raymond gets a single to left center field. Put runners at first and second and 2 outs. And he's 2 for 2 today. And that'll bring up Sean Luxton. Luxton 0 for 1 as he struck out his first time up. Stands at 6'1", 155. And the first pitch is at the knees on the outside corner for a strike. On 1 to count to Sean Luxton. And the pitch. Ground to third. Should be an easy force out for Dominic Marcion, and it is. And that one inning, so no runs. No hits, no errors, and 2 left. We will go to the bottom of the third with your score, 2-0. Welcome back. Let's move to the bottom of the third inning. JJ Lai back on the mound for Titus Baseball Academy. That first pitch is low for a ball. Oh, that one almost got him. Luckily, he ducked when he could. As Mason Hawley is at the plate. That fastball catches the corner for a strike called 80 miles an hour. As the count goes to 3-1 to Mason Hawley. Comes right back with a strike on the outside corner. It's now 3-2. We're in the bottom of the third of this College DreamStream Series Game 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Hawley goes down swinging for out number 1. Here it is going to game changer replay. Nice job by J.J. Lai to battle back after being down 3-0 in the count. And fires 3 straight strikes and gets Hawley to chase. A tough pitch on the hands for out number 1. And with Hawley down, we're back at the top of the lineup. Xavier Jaragai. Takes that pitch low for a ball. It's now 2-0 to him. And the 2-0 pitch. Bounces up there for 3-0. To count the Xavier Jaragai. 0 for 1 today. He struck out his first time up. And a 3-0 pitch. Fastball high, ball 4. So he walks on 4 pitches. He'll be a 1-out base runner. And then I'll bring up Gianni Figueroa. Jaragai takes his lead at first. The first pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Over to first base as Jaragai gets back in plenty of time. And the 0-1 pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 2. J.J. Lai quickly ahead, 0-2 to Gianni Figueroa. There goes a runner. Here comes the throw. One hopper. As Luxton could not squeeze to make the tag. That's a stolen base for Jaragai. So Jaragai at second, 1 out. There's the 1-2 pitch, and that's flared foul behind us. Count stays 1-2. And strike 3 calls. It catches the outside corner, and Figueroa goes down looking for out number 2. And here it is again on the game changer replay. Watch this pitch by J.J. Lai. And a nice job by Radonovich to frame that one perfectly for out number 2. LJ Santiago now steps to the plate with 2 outs and fouls off the first offering from J.J. Lai to the first base side and out of play. There's a line drive right at the right fielder. It's nice grab. A good recovery by Brant Coron in right field to end the inning. We'll head to the top of the 4th with your score 2-0 here on BFA. All right, welcome back as we move to the top of the fourth inning. Brian Beltray at Hudson Catholic Regional High School, now on the mound for the Savages, 5'6", 135, working out of the left side. Beltray, as we said, at a Hudson Catholic Regional High School, has a 3.8 GPA. The first pitch is a foul ball at the plate. It's Cole Graham steps in the box and now has an 0-1 count. So Basinski and Kuran behind him. That one pitch is outside for a ball as the count moves to 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball doesn't break enough as it stays outside for a ball. And count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. Count evens up at 2-2. And strike three call. Nice breaking pitch by Beltray. And here it is again on the game changer replay. Beltray does a nice job of just dropping it in his zone. And a good job by Santiago behind the dish to help him out for out number one. And Zenon Sobocinski takes the first pitch over for a strike. Sobocinski 0 for 1 today. Struck out his only time up. And the 0-1 pitch is over for a strike. It's quickly 0-2 to Sobocinski. Beltre kicks and fires. And the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. 1-2 to count. Sobocinski. Nobody on. 1 out. Savage is holding a 2-0 lead here at the top of the 4th. Breaking ball just misses for a ball. It's 2-2. Beltre kicks and fires. And the pitch is popped up first base side, but it's going to go out of play. Count remains 2-2 to Zenon Sobocinski. Beltre in his first inning of work is that 2-2 pitch. Hangs outside for a ball. It's now full. And a payoff pitch from Beltre. Ball lifted to left field. Coming in hard, and it falls in front of Roberto Colon, and the wind must have played havoc with it because it looked like he had a beat on it. And it falls safely for a single for Sobocinski. That pitch was launched up in the air and it hung up there, but wind looks like it caught it and blew it inward. And now Brant Couron will step to the plate with a runner at first and only 1 out. The first pitch is a fastball high for a ball. And that one bounces up way. It gets away from Santiago. And Sobocinski will move up to second base on the wild pitch.
In that situation there, Nick, just show the ball getting past the pick up the runner on the other left, and that way you show the viewer like, hey, how do we get to third?
2-0 to count to Brant Couron. Holding down right field today. And a 2-0 pitch from Beltre. Over first strike called. Sobocinski at second, 1 out. That one got away a little bit from Beltre. His count now goes to 3-1. Beltre sets. Checks the runner. And the 3-1 pitch. On the inside corner for a called strike. It's 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch from Beltre, and that hits him in the back. And Couron will move down to second base with runners at first and second now, and only 1 out. Then I'll bring up JJ Lai, who can help himself out. Actually, I believe.
Wow. That's a cool shot. It's actually a cool shot, though, really. The background.
It's a nice shot. Coming to him third base side. There's a Ball hit softly to first, over to second for one, over to first, not in time as it gets away, and a run's going to score for Titus Baseball Academy. Here's the throw down to second, not in time. And Sobosinski crosses the plate. Kuran was caught at second on the fielder's choice. And J.J. Lai moves up to second base on the overthrow. So a run across for Titus Baseball Academy. And it's now 2-1.
So he he was trying to catch up to the play. So it looked like I said, don't worry, Nick. The people watching State that launch, they all just got sick and threw out promotion sickness.
And the first offering is fouled straight back by Evans.
It was just like, oh shit, it's double play. Then he came back.
Evans today, his only plate appearance, he walked. And that pitch just missed inside for a ball, and I'd say just missed. The one and only Vin Ebenu is in the booth. Welcome to the huddle. Welcome to the show. He says he smelt the food from New Jersey, and that's why he made his way up here. He's not even supposed to work today. He drove 3 hours away just to get the food here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. But no, Vin Ebenu will join you game number 3. And I will step aside, probably take a nap because I'm old. Timeout call by the home plate umpire. Not sure what for. Right fielder's coming in. No idea what could be going on here. Either way, the count's 2-1 to Evans. Tying run and scoring position, and timeout called. Guess to clear some things up. Maybe defensively. And coach will find his way back to the dugout. I guess they got it figured out. Coach Artie, he's something else, I got to tell you. Look at him. He's got the ski cap on. Got it going on. Umpire said he flashed 2-2, even though the scoreboard here says 2-1. Umpire said it was 2-2, and here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped to the right field side, but foul. Well, if it wasn't 2-2, it's now 2-2 as that pitch was hit foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Evans goes down swinging. One run comes across for Titus Baseball Academy. We will move to the bottom of the 4th with your score 2-1. And welcome back as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. New pitcher on the mound for Titus Baseball Academy is Cole Graham. Lefty will face Dominic Marcion. Marcion is 0 for 2 today. That pitch is low for a ball. It's now 2-0. Here's a 2-0 pitch from Graham. Popped up in the right field. Coron makes the call and makes the squeeze for out number one. One down here in the bottom of the fourth. Just a friendly reminder, if you're watching us on YouTube, you do have the opportunity to watch us on Game Changer, where you get all the bells and whistles. And when I tell you bells and whistles, folks, you can have player clips, highlight clips of your own individual favorite player on the team. You get the scoreboard there. So if you're not seeing a scoreboard on our YouTube feed, everything is being fed through the Game Changer app. It is a very valuable membership to be a part of Game Changer. And what you get for the money is just absolutely incredible. Accumulated scoring throughout the year. So if your player is playing on a specific team, you'll see those accumulated stats all the way through the year. Spray charts and things of that nature. So take a look at Game Changer. Take advantage of it. And here's a play over at second base where they get him. Now he's safe at second. So Santiago Nunez flares one to left field and has himself a stand-up double, or actually sliding double, if you will, with one out. And Lennox Cruz now steps to the plate with one down and a runner in scoring position at second base. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out his only time up. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1. Over to second base. Not in time to get Nunez. And the pitch is a fastball high and away for a ball. Once again, Cole Graham in for his first inning of work. He's got a runner at second base and one out. Let's throw over to second base again. A little wide of the mark, and they do not get him. And a 2-1 pitch is high for a ball's account. Runs to 3-1. And 3-1 pitch is high for a ball. So ball 4 as Lennox Cruz makes his way down to first base. Now we'll bring up Nathan Nieves. Nieves 1 for 1 today. First offering to him. On the outside corner for a strike. Runners at first and second, one out. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Savage is holding a slim 2-1 lead as they look to expand on that lead here in the bottom of the fourth. And the 1 pitch is outside for a ball. 1-1 to count to Nathan Nieves. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A 73-mile-an-hour fastball coming out of the arm of Cole Graham. This count moves to 1-2. And a 1-2 pitch is hit to short, backhanded, and thrown across the diamond as they get him at first. Throw to home, not in time. And a run does score, so the Savages expand on their lead. It's now 3-1. On the ground out by Nathan Nieves. A nice play by Luxton at short to get the runner by a half a step. The run does score. Heads up base running by Santiago Nunez. Score all the way from second base on the infield grounder. So with 2 down, that'll bring up Jonio Martinez. He pounds the first pitch foul. Overcast, chilly day here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Coming live from the Clipper Magazine Stadium, an absolutely beautiful setting here in Lancaster. Swing and a miss. This count quickly goes to 0-2 to Martinez. The 0-2 pitch is cued foul straight back. And Cole Graham winds. And the 0-2 pitch. Pounded foul, third base side. Count remains 0-2 to Martinez. Graham winds and the 0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. It's 1-2. Lennox Cruz at third. 2 outs. 1-2 pitch coming from Cole Graham. It bounces up there for a ball. Nice job by Radanovic. Keep that in front of him. The count evens up at 2-2. Cole Graham gets a sign from Radanovic. Sets and winds. And a 2-2 pitch. High and away for a ball. It's 3-2. So it's a full count to Martinez. That pitch is lifted to the second baseman, Moxley, who makes the squeeze, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We will go to the top of the 5th with your score, 3-1, here on BFA. Top of the fifth inning. CJ Moxley, Logan Nelson, and Radonovich to face Brian Beltre here in the top of the fifth inning. Swing and a miss on a nice breaking pitch from Beltre. It's Moxley evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit low for a ball. It's 2-1. Logan Nelson on deck. Radonovich in the hole. 2-1 pitch is pounded softly foul. This count goes to 2-2. Savages scored 2 in the bottom of the second. Titus Baseball answered back with 1 in the fourth. The Savages answered back with 1 in the fourth for this 3-1 score. That one's pounded foul again by Moxley as the count remains 2-2. Popped him up. Shallow right field, giving chase and making the squeeze is Xavier Jaragai for out number 1. As Moxley is retired. And with 1 down, that'll bring up Logan Nelson. The first pitch to him is inside for a ball. 1-0 to count to Nelson. He's 0 for 1 today. And a 1-0 pitch. Whoa. Slam foul. Almost catched one of his teammates there on the bench. Beltre gets a sign and winds. That one's fouled again, third base side at the dugout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed. Might have been just a bit low and away. Count moves to 1-2 to Logan Nelson with nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Ground ball in the hole between third and short. Fires across the diamond, not in time as Dominic Marchione got away from him, but they were able to recover, so the runner does not advance. He'll be safe at first with an error on the third baseman, Dominic Marchione. Timeout for Radonovich to tie his cleat. He'll step into the box with a runner at first base and 1 out. And the first pitch to him. Breaking ball, high for a ball. 1-0 to count to Vodanovich as they go over to first base, and Logan Nelson gets back in time. And a ground ball in the hole between short and third for a base hit by Radonovich, and Nelson moves up to second. So runners at first and second and one out. And that'll bring up Jonathan Downs. So Titus Baseball Academy looking to answer back as they're down two runs here in the top of the fifth. As the first pitch is over for a strike call. Working with a 2-hour time limit here in this College DreamStream series, so still plenty of time to play yet. About a half an hour. As that pitch is on the inside corner, first strike, and it's quickly 0-2 to Jonathan Downs. It's Sean McGuigan waiting on deck. And that one's fouled straight back as Downs stays alive and keeps the count at 0-2. Beltre sets, goes over to second base, or fakes the second. Gets Nelson a dive back. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Downs goes down swinging for out number 2. It'll be up to Sean McGuigan to make something happen here at the top of the fifth for Titus Baseball Academy. First pitch is low and inside for a ball to Sean McGuigan. McGuigan walked his only time up. Umpire now calling time. I guess for the team had just warmed up down in the tunnel. Took some swings. Clears the field. Two outs, runners at first and second, top of the fifth. No runs across in this inning for Titus Baseball Academy. So they look to try to make something happen here as they're down 2 runs. And there's a ball lifted to right center field. Coming in and making the squeeze, I believe. Let's see if we get a number on him. I'm not sure if it's Gianni or if it's Bobby. I'll get that to you for just a second before we sign off. That's number 2, Roberto Colon to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We will go to the bottom of the fifth. Your score, 3-1. Bottom of the fifth we go. Cole Graham back out on the mound for Titus Baseball Academy. And he'll face Roberto Clomlone. First pitch. Offering is outside for a ball. And a 1-0 pitch on the inside corner over for a strike. This count evens up at 1-1. And that 1-1 offering from Graham is high and away for a ball. It's 2-1. Graham kicks and fires in a 2-1 pitch. He swings through that one to even the count at 2-2. You're watching the College DreamStream series powered by BFA Sports. I'm Al Fisher, coming to you live from Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, PA. That pitch is fouled third base side. Just a friendly reminder, if you are watching us on YouTube, you can get even more bells and whistles if you move over to Game Changer. Still the same live stream can be fed right through that app. But the nice part about it is that you've got accumulated stats for your favorite ball player. You've got video clips. It's that strike three call to Roberto Clomlone. And individual highlights. So your favorite player, and you're looking to get your player moved on to the next level from high school to college. What a better way than to join the growing membership of Game Changer. Just all the bells and whistles right there at your fingertips. And first pitch is over for a strike call. Mason Hawney, who started this game, did a nice job on the mound for the Savages, hits that one a short. Sean Luxton scoops and fires, and they get him by a couple of strides. As Sobosinski had to move to his right, but picked it nicely for out number 2. Two down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That'll bring up Xavier Jerigi. Jerigi 0 for 1 today. He's walked, struck out. Count now 2-0 to Jerigi with nobody on and 2 outs. Cole Graham winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Radonovich has a question for the umpire. Having a little bit of a conversation. Graham fires, and a 2-1 pitch is low for a ball. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Fouled first base side, now to play. Count runs to full to Xavier Jerigi. Savages holding that 3-1 lead, looking to build upon that here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be up to Jerigi to get on base. And he struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We'll go to the top of the 6th with your score 3-1 here on BFA. All right, move to the top of the 6th inning with a 3-1 score. Savages hold the lead over Titus Baseball Academy. New pitcher on the mound, and that is Anthony Aguilera. Aguilera out of Bayonne High School. His first pitch, offering, is over for a strike. He's a left-handed pitcher, 5'8", 180 with a 3.7 GPA. That pitch is low and away for a ball. And a 1-0 pitch to Miles Raymond is high and away for a ball. It's 2-1. Raymond 2 for 2 today, having himself a game as he rips that one to center field. And that'll bring up with one down, Sean Luxton. Luxton is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. He takes the first pitch outside for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch misses the mark for ball 2. 2-0 pitch. Bounces up there, ball 3. And a strike called as the count now goes to 3-1 to Sean Luxton. And that 3-1 pitch is cued off the bat and rolling fouls. A nice job by LJ Santiago to knock it out of the way so it doesn't roll into fair territory. Here's the pitch. Lifted to center field. Another opportunity for the center fielder. I believe that is number 7, Gianni Figueroa out there for out number 2. And with 2 down, that'll bring up Cole Graham. The first pitch is right back at Aguilera. He knocks it down and throws over to first, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 goes Titus Baseball Academy here in the top of the 6th. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th with your score 3-1 here on BFA. All right, we're back as we have a new pitcher on the mound, C.J. Moxley, here in the bottom of the sixth, and we're being told this is the last half inning. Moxley out of Salesiana School, 6'1", 165, good pitcher's frame. Moxley was holding down the middle infielder for most part for Titus Baseball Academy. In the showcase setting, this is the last half inning. Even though the Savages hold the lead, still give their players an opportunity to get some at-bats. And Moxley will try to hold it down to keep them off base. The first pitch bounces up there from C.J. Moxley for ball one. And a foul tip squeeze by Gianni Figueroa. And the count evens up at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is popped up. Second baseman Miles Raymond makes the call on the squeeze for out number one. And Gianni Figueroa is retired. Now I'll bring up L.J. Santiago, who's done a nice job behind the dish for the Savages today. Oh, and that got him. Well, Santiago will find his way down to first base. Not the way he wanted to, but he's down there nonetheless. And that'll bring up Dominic Machione. One down, L.J. Santiago first. Snap throw to first base. Almost got him. It was a close play. Bang, bang play over at first base, but he did get underneath the tag. Chilly day here in Lancaster, PA, but it's warm all over the Delaware Valley area. It's fighting Phillies take game number one, 3-0. In impressive fashion. Runner at first base and L.J. Santiago taking a pretty healthy lead over there. Moxley winds, and the pitch catches the outside corner for a strike as the count moves to 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch is flared to right field. That's going to fall in the corner. L.J. Santiago, he is being held at third. As Downs quickly got it into the infield to hold him at third. So runners will be at second and third and only one out. And that'll bring up Santiago Nunez. Nunez is 1 for 1 today with a walk and 2 runs scored. He's having a nice day today. He takes that first pitch high for a ball. Ground ball to first. Scoop there by Lelson to get the unassisted put out. And holds, better yet, the runners at second and third. They did not score. So now 2 down. Runners remain at second and third. And that'll bring up Lennox Cruz. Cruz 0 for 1 today. He's walked and struck out. Oh, nice breaking pitch coming from the arm of Moxley over for a strike call. Ground ball to short. Sean Luxton scoops and fires across the diamond, and he get him. So the 6-3 put out successful. That will end this contest as the Savages win this one 3-1 over Titus Baseball Academy. We'll be back with game number 3 today for the College Baseball DreamStream Series just in about 20 minutes. We'll see you soon.